What's up, y'all? What's good? It's another episode of the iconic Perfect Scoop, starring your boy, Picture Perfect, like a Kodak. Shout out to my Kodaks. Shout out to the Shout out to the Kodaks. My bad. Yo, go. Hey, hey. Perfect Scoop. What's good, y'all? Today's iconic show. Hey. That's enough of that. So, what's good, y'all? Shout out to the Kodaks. It's your boy Picture Perfect with another episode of the Perfect Scoop. And today is going to be an iconic episode because we're talking about an icon. Today we're going to be talking about the iconic queen, the barb, Nicki Minaj. And she's been getting into a lot of things. A lot of conversations be about her. I'll be talking about her a lot because she's always doing something. She's always beefing with somebody. She's always getting into it with somebody. She's very entertaining. And the crazy thing is that her entertainment has not even been about her music in the last, since 2017. Her entertainment has all become more and more and more about her Twitter beefs, who she's beefing with, who, and who she's married to, or her brother is, or, beefing with the Cardis and Remy Ma's and things of that nature. So she's been very interesting ever since Queen Radio and things of that nature. When Queen Radio and Queen album came out, it's like her persona has become bigger than her actual music. So we're going to talk about some things. I'm going to speak to her. I'm going to have her pulled into the class pretty soon. She's outside in the hallway. She's waiting. She has a whole attitude problem. It's cool. We had an argument. She tried to walk out a couple times, but I asked her, please stay. So she's going to sit down, and I'm going to talk to her and let her know a couple things, let her know what time it is. So again, it's your boy Picture Perfect, and we're talking about Nicki Minaj. So the reason for the season that she hasn't, been coming up recently, but she comes up every day somewhere, it's because it's that time again. Okay, it's the Grammys time again, and as you know, historically, Nicki Minaj and the Grammys get into it every year around this time. So what happened recently, this past weekend, is that Nicki Minaj, of course, she had a hit single, "Super Freaky Girl," the original version, and she submitted, because you have to submit songs to get nominated for the Grammys. So what happens is, if you have a song, it doesn't just get nominated. You have to submit the song, package it, your record label has to send it to the Grammys to be considered to even become nominated in that specific category. So you have to submit songs per category. So if you feel like you wrote a song and you like the song, or not necessarily wrote it, but if you have a song and you want it to be in that category, you have to actually placed it to be nominated into that category. So Nicki Minaj, of course, placed her Freaky Girl, Super Freaky Girl songs in all the rap categories. Which, for her, she feels like, well, I'm a rapper, and I'm rapping on the song, so I'm submitting the song as a rap song. Okay. Which is smart in a sense. It's smart because when you put a song in your specific category, you don't have to worry about the politics of running against other people who may be as big as you or bigger. Because when you get in those pop categories have like the Adeles, the Taylor Swifts, the Beyoncés, the Rihannas, the Kanyes, the whoever, the Ed Sheerans. It's really, really hard. And this is why, for example, Beyonce has 28 Grammys, 28 plus Grammys. It's because Beyonce wins a lot of R&B categories. So actually, Beyonce only won one, they call them the top four categories. The top four is like Album of the Year, Record of the Year, Song of the Year, and Best New Artist. It's very hard to win those awards because typically those awards goes to the Adeles and the Taylor Swifts. Beyonce have only won, and it's not about Beyonce, but I'm going to just reference her to show you the dynamics of how hard it is to win the top four versus a specific subcategory. So in her whole career, even though she submitted multitudes of songs into those top four pop categories. She's only won one major top four category, which was for single ladies, and I think that was record of the year. Record of the year for single ladies, and that was like 2011 Grammys, right? So that just goes to show you why it's very important and why it's strategic to place your song in a subcategory of like best rock and roll or best R&B or best rap or best contemporary gospel, because your chances of winning means you're only really going against people in your specific genre, right? So you only have to worry about other R&B girls if you place your song in the R&B category, right? But if you place your song in a top four category, record of the year, album of the year, song of the year, as well as best new artist, that means you're going against the whole industry, whoever, every genre, okay? So let's go back to the original situation. Nicki Minaj placed her songs in the rap categories because in her mind, if she goes against other rappers, she's more likely to win. The Grammys deemed that Super Freaky Girl was not a rap song, which I said that weeks ago. When the song came out, I was like, well, this is more of a pop song. I said that, but who am I? It's just very light, it's fluffy, the melodic airiness to it, the flow, the tempo, it's just very popcorn, like Iggy Azalea fancy and things like that. It's just like, I can lick it, I can stick it, I can go down and kiss it, which I guess that's rapping, but it's really like Britney Spears could have did that track. You know, my niece, I said this weeks ago. If you go back to my first video, my niece could have wrote Super Freaky Girl, the original version. There was no kind of, there was no real skill, okay, to read Super Freaky Girl. I remember there was one line where she literally said, I think I seen a genie, I think I'm about to dive. It was terrible. Then she said something about, I'm about to do something ASAP word to re. And it's just like, oh, I must ASAP Rocky word to re. That's just like a real stretch of like imagination. So we're going to get into things. We're going to talk about her beef with the Grammys. We're going to talk about whether or not Super Freaky Girl was even worthy of winning a rap award from stylistic approach of skill set. And we're going to talk about, just different beefs in general with her and Latto. And we're going to get into some things. So, anyway, Nicki Minaj in 2012 performed Roman's Revenge. Per her understanding, per her words, she feels as though she was blackballed from the Grammys, which is why she's never won a Grammy, ever. And why that was her last performance. Because she was asked to not perform that song. But in retrospect, she decided, because she was Nicki Minaj, and if, she wanted to do something and she's a woman, because she was fighting for this whole thing, that she was going to do what she was going to do. Needless to say, it was a lot of religious backlash because she did like this demonic performance where it was like an exorcism, where Roman was like an actual demon, right? She was possessed by a demon, Roman, and she had a priest do an exorcism on her in front of the world the same weekend that Whitney Houston had passed away. So it was just too much for a lot of religious people, whether they were Catholic, whether they were black Christian, or whatever the case may be. It was just a lot. So she got a lot of backlash. So the Grammys took a huge hit because of the backlash, because of that performance. And of course, Nicki then suffered consequences as well. But with that, Nicki says that she was blackballed, right? So she was blackballed, and every year she's been beefing with the Grammys. They moved her songs to the pop category. They moved Super Freaky Girl to the pop category, which she had, in true Nicki form, went ahead and went live. And she spoke about her issues. Her question was, if Super Freaky Girl, and she asked this in a very monotone, passive-aggressive way. She asks, with her light voice because she does not want to seem angry. She doesn't want to seem upset. She just wants to seem like she just wants to talk about it. So I guess her publicist made sure that she spoke in a calm Barbie voice. But her question was, if Super Freaky Girl is not a rap song but a pop song, then what is Big Energy? As you guys know, Big Energy is a song by Latto that was a sample of Fantasy by Mariah Carey. Both was huge hits this summer. Both went number one on different platforms. And I just got to turn this light down just a little. It's just too bright. I can't even look at y'all. Oh, and so she wanted to know why was her song not a rap song, but yet Mulatto's or Latto's Big Energy was a rap song. So that's our beef. That's how it started. Now, Latto and Nicki have been going back and forth with subliminals for almost 2 months now. It really started because Latto did an interview and she did a small portion that they asked about her being grateful to be a female rapper, making it in the game, and Latto simply said, "It's an exciting time for female," and I'm paraphrasing. It's a super exciting time for females in rap because there was a time when only Nicki Minaj was the only female out, and now we got so many females out doing their thing. Nicki Minaj did not like that. Nicki Minaj and the bars felt like that comment, there was only one rapper, Nicki Minaj, for so long, was a smite at Nicki or a shot at Nicki. So, Nicki and Latto has been beefing subliminally for months. So it really reignited when Latto took a picture. She took a picture of herself showing her curves of her body and things of that nature. And she said in the, which was a lyric, a bar, she said in her caption, "It's given Coke, comma, bottle." It's given Coke, bottle. Now, anyone knows, a lot of people know that Nicki Minaj has allegedly been an alleged cokehead. People, and nothing against people that do whatever drugs y'all do. God bless you. It's nothing against that. But there have been people from Wendy Williams to um, Joe Budden to numerous amount of people in the music industry that says allegedly Nicki Minaj does coke. So Nicki Minaj felt like that was a direct diss to her. It's giving coke bottle. But of course, it's a double conundrum because it's giving Coke bottle means that it's giving the frame of a Coke bottle in the picture. Mulatto, Latto, sorry. So, ever since then, they've been beefing. They have a whole soundbite of a phone call. Latto actually called Nicki Minaj and they had a conversation about that actual conversation. I'm going to see if I can play it and see if it will be loud enough. I'm not sure, but I'm going to go ahead and play it for you. Hold on. It's delusional to say that other girls are flourishing. It's, it's delusional to say that other girls are flourishing. Recognize we weren't giving the platforms that we're being given right now. And I give you props all the time in every other interview for opening the door for that to be a possibility now. What do you think you wanna say about? Let's let you finish your statement about what rappers were doing before and what they're doing now. I want you to finish it. I finished it, Nikki. Okay. I said at for a long time it was you. It was me. Yes, and your you didn't do your research. What is it? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have somebody send you the information about all the women in the last 10 years who have had billboard. All right, the audio is just not that great, so I'm not going to continue to play this because I don't know how well you can hear this or be able to hear this. I will, instead, I will clip the audio inside of the video. Oh, okay. So, this is my thing, right? Nicki Minaj is 39 years old. She's an Aquarius, a Sagittarius, so that means she's coming up on 40 within the next couple of months, right? Latto is literally in her early 20s. Nicki Minaj has been a rapper in the game since 2000 as a mainstream artist since 2009. So I'm not going to speak on it yet. I'm going to just let that sit first. What I'm going to speak on is Super Freaky Girl and the Grammys, okay? So my thing is this, and this is my question. Is Super Freaky Girl a rap song? Or is it a pop song? When you look at it, let's do this. I'm going to look and see what songs in the past have won like best rap song. So let's type in Grammys, best rap song winners. And we'll see like where this actual song, how it aligns with those other songs. So let's see. Best rap songs. All right, pulling up my handy dandy Wikipedia. So let's see what songs have won best rap song, and let's see how Super Freaky Girl measures to these songs. So in 2000, let's go back to 2004. In 2004, Lose Yourself. Lose Yourself by Eminem won best rap song. So we already know. Okay, so Lose Yourself was an amazing rap song. His palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms is heavy, gets vomited on his sweater already, mom's spaghetti. Okay? So, bars. And it's just like, and Eminem is just, he's just Eminem. And Nicki is Nicki. But this song, it just, oh wait, let's just go to the next song. Jesus Walks by Kanye West, 2005. Jesus Walks, best rap song, 2005. Diamonds by Kanye West, 2006, wins best rap song. Ludacris, Moneymaker, wins best rap song. Cool. Good Life, Kanye West, 2008, best rap song. Lollipop, Lil Wayne, 2009, best rap song. Jay-Z, Run This Town, featuring Kanye West and the Queen Rihanna. Completely makes sense. Empire State of Mind, Jay-Z featuring Alicia Keys. A song that definitely was for the culture. All of the Lights by Kanye West, Rihanna, and Kid Cudi, 2012, best rap song. Nick in Paris, Jay-Z and Kanye West. Damn, Kanye and Jay-Z was just going back and forth with the best rap song. They're the only people that's been winning consistently. Niggas in Paris, Jay-Z and Kanye West, 2013. 2014, Thrift Shop by Macklemore. That's one song I think could have been pop. I don't think Thrift Song was a rap song. I don't think that they're rap artists. They're pop. But cool. Kendrick Lamar, 2015, okay. Kendrick Lamar, 2016, All Right. We're gonna be all right. Yeah, that was for Movement. That was a movement. That was a true rap song. That was a rap song. Hotline Bling. Drake. Hotline Bling won best rap song 2017. Hotline Bling for me could be a little bit popish, a little bit R&B. It was a bunch of things. It was, I know when a Hotline Bling, I can only mean one thing. I could see it. I could see the argument in that being a pop song or a rap song, but it won. And definitely one thing about it, I will say this, hands down, whether it was a pop song or rap song, Hotline Bling is a better song than Super Freaky Girl. Every song that I've named, every song that I've named that won best rap song, Super Freaky Girl could not have measured up or compared or won that award against that song. Humble. Kendrick Lamar, 2018. God's Plan, 2019. Drake. A Lot, 21 Savage. Megan Thee Stallion, featuring Beyonce, 2021. 2022, Jail by Kanye West, featuring Jay-Z. So this is the thing, right? Let's go to this. Super Freaky Girl, actually, the Grammys is doing you a favor. Matter of fact, let's do this. Bring Nicki in. I know she's outside with an attitude. She's rolling her eyes and everything else, and she thinks she know everything because she got all kinds of plaques on the wall. But we're gonna talk to her today. Bring Nicki in. Come on. What's going on, Onika? Tanya? Minaj? What's up, Onika? How are you? I know. You got a suit and you got your coat on. You got your fur coat and your big wig and your big glasses. Wig. Nice. Have a seat because we're going to have a conversation. So I understand you're upset about your nomination. However, I feel like them putting you in a pop category may actually have been a favor to you because if you're looking at the actual song, sorry about allergies. If you look at the actual song, Super Freaky Girl as a rap song, if they're going to judge it based off of rapping skill and off of flow and off of wordplay and things of that nature, Nicki, now where I feel like you're one of the best rappers of all time, I'm sure. You have a lot of songs that probably deserve to have one best rap song, i.e. Moment for Life, Monster, things of that nature. Yes, you could have won best rap song for those songs. This song, Super Freaky Girl, is not it. So in the category of best rap or anything about rap, I just don't think that you had a fair chance in that field anyway because your song is a little bit more light. It's a little bit more bubblegum. It's airy. And honestly, there's no significant lines or bars that mean anything in the song. You're really just rapping things that rhyme. It's like a nursery rhyme, actually. It's a nursery rhyme song. So if you're going to be nominated against like the Kendrick Lamars or the Jay-Z's, the Kanye West, the Drakes, the Futures, and things of that nature, you wouldn't have had a fighting chance. So I think what the Grammys were trying to do was move you over to something a little bit more like a Taylor Swift category because let's be real, that song sounds like that. Now, if you were going to be nominated for the remix, the Queen mix, okay, y'all are rapping. Y'all are rapping on the Queen mix. JT was rapping, okay? JT slid on that song. They all did a good job. They all were rapping. But that original version, that wasn't it, baby girl. It just was not it. And so, I do believe that your song probably will be a better chance in pop. The fact that they even moved your song to pop meant that if you were nominated for rap, you were not going to win. They didn't see it as a rap song. So they could have nominated you for that, and you were not going to win before you even got nominated. You was not going to win. It was not a rap song. It was a pop song. It was like a Nelly, like, I'm going down, down, baby, your street of hell. And that was a better rap. That was a better song. Actually, this song sucks, Nicki. I'm sorry. The original, the Queen's mix was great. That original song, it sucked. I don't even think it's worthy of a Grammy. It's not even. I know you. Don't get upset, please. Just give me a second. I love you. I care. I know you're amazing. But that song was just not it. That song is not it. It's not worthy of a Grammy. I don't care what category it was in. It could have been in. Nicki, that could have been in. It couldn't have. I don't care what category it's in. That song is not winning the Grammy. Yeah, you're probably not even gonna get nominated. But the fact that they allow you to submit it, okay, cool. I don't think that song is going to get nominated. And I definitely don't think it's going to win anything. I think that you're going to be in that audience and you're going to go live the next day because they're going to gag you. You're not going to win anything. I just don't see it musically. First of all, you took a whole old line from 2008 and placed it in the song. What the is the Chanel baby custom down? What the, I ain't down, bust me down? That is bad bitch back in 2008. So there's no creativity. You're already doing the sample. You took the beat from somebody else. The rhymes are not hitting. There's no bars. There's no real flow. There's no imagination. There's no creativity in the song. It's a remake of. It's an actual remake because it's the same flow and the same conversation as Anaconda. So, I mean, you were not going to win a Grammy for that song. I mean, you're just not. You're not going to win a Grammy for anything you've come out with in the last year. It's not going to win a Grammy. Do we have a problem? It's not going to win. You should now. What you should have did, you should put "Do we have a problem" in that rap category. You should have nominated yourself for "Do we have a problem." It would have lost. but at least it would have been nominated or considered. You had Lil Baby on it. Y'all were rapping. It was not great rap, but y'all were rapping, and it was hard. See, my thing with you, Nicki Minaj, you becoming a problem because it's one thing if you're fighting for something, on a cultural perspective or for something big. Like if you like to act like you're fighting for like women, or being black women, but really you're more like a Monique, okay? Monique from Precious, where you're not fighting for a cause. You're fighting and arguing and crying. It's coming off as a sore loser, like you told someone 15 years ago. See, the problem that you're having is a thing called karma. You told Lil Kim 15 years ago that she was going to go down in history as a sore loser. You told Lil Kim that she was going to go back down in history as a sore loser. And now it's crazy because full circle, you're out here looking like you're going down as a sore loser. Every time something doesn't go your way, you're tweeting. You're ranting on Queen's Radio. You're going live. Okay? You can't accept the fact that, yes, you have a huge fan base. Yes, you have songs that do quite well at times for a short period of time and then they fall off the charts. But you do not want to accept the fact that you have not been artistically as hot as you have been since 2015. You have not really been popping in female rap that great, like far as the actual rap, actual hits since Anaconda time period, since the Pink Print. The Pink Print was the last time I really heard you rap was Black Barbies. Black Barbie was the last time I heard you snap. That was the last time. And Black Barbies probably came out, what, 2016? 2016 was the last time I've heard you really rap, and that was Black Barbies. Since then, Queen's album, hated it. The whole album, trash, throw it away. And everything you've been on since then. All these features. You used to be the girl that used to be a feature girl that would just eat everybody up because you was on a feature. Now you just hop on songs with people that aren't even on your caliber in no way, shape, or form. You just hop on anything that has a buzz, you hop on it because you are searching for a number one hit and a Grammy. You finally got your number one single. But look at how you got your solo number one single. But look how you had to do it. You had to come out with 4 versions of a song and put all 4 versions allegedly only be bundled into one so that no matter which version they listen to, the Romans version, the Queen's version, the original version, and then these other mixes you have, they all are bundled up into the original version. So of course it went number one. Then you decrease your alleged prices from 99 cents, 1.99 to 99 cents down to 69 cents to get to the number one single on iTunes. Cool. Not to mention nothing else was out. Yeah, it's been a slow. Rihanna's not out, so it's been a slow summer. But creatively, Nicki, you just have not been that great since 2016. And ever since other female artists came out, rap artists, it's like you kind of folded. Ever since it all started with Remy Ma. When Remy Ma came out with Sheether and she Sheethered You, that gave the opening for Cardi B to come through. Bodak Yellow. Boom. Bodak Yellow and Sheether had you so shook. And it's evident. When Sheether came out and Bodak Yellow came out, it shook you. You can roll your eyes. And you can have all the attitude in the world, but it's true. Bodak Yellow and Sheether shook you. And you haven't recovered since then. You're arguing with these girls. You said that Lil Kim was bitter, but you didn't argue with Remy, you didn't got into it with Mariah Carey. Who argues with Mariah? You argue with Wendy, you argue with the Grammys. Now Megan Thee Stallion, you're calling Megan Thee Stallion Bigfoot, allegedly? Bigfoot. Then you're calling Latto, which should be lottery, Latto, you're calling her scratch off. Funny. And then you are also beefing allegedly with Doja Cat, Cardi B. It's just like it's ongoing. It's ongoing. It's ongoing, and it shows that you're bitter. You don't want anybody else to be out but you. You wanted it to be how it was 2009, 2017 when you were the only female out. And you had to be reached out for every remix, every feature. If somebody ever wanted a female rapper, it was you. Now you look up and you got JT on features, you got the City Girls on features, you got Cardi B, you got Doja, you got Megan Thee Stallion. People don't need you anymore like that, and it has you shook. And it shows. And you are great, and I know you are. And you don't have to be upset or shook by anybody else if you are as great as you think or know you are. And that's what kills me. All these subtweets is loser. You First of all, you already showed your hand because about your rap skills. Because when Remy Ma went in on you, it took you what, like 7 days to respond, and when you did, you responded with a song featuring Lil Wayne and Drake, and you didn't say anything significant when that girl slid you for 7 minutes. And now your way of beefing since then, because you were shook then, has been going on Twitter, tweeting and agitating and bullying people on Twitter with your barbs. You're 40 years old. And it's not being ageist. It's nothing about, dissing you because you're 40. That's an amazing accomplishment. However, you were 20 years old when Latto was born. Okay? When Latto was a baby, you were 20 years old. Could you imagine arguing with a 20? Could you imagine arguing with a baby? A baby. You're 20 years old. And you're going off arguing with a baby. This girl is literally in her early 20s. You're 40. And you're going back and forth on Twitter, dissing her, her mother, her father. You're using her as an example of why things are not fair for you in your career. The same way that you beefed with Baby Stormy years ago when you said that woo, that rapper, what is his name? You said that he only had the number one single over you because he had Baby Stormy, and he used Baby Stormy to sell tickets with the Kardashians. His name is not coming to me. I apologize, but I will look it up. You said that this said person used Baby Stormy to promote his album sales, to sell more albums than you, which was pathetic. Baby Stormy. What is Baby Stormy's dad's name? Travis Scott. When you beefed with Travis Scott back in 2018, when Travis Scott slid you, okay, with album sales and debuted at number one and you debuted at number two, you said that he was using Baby Stormy and the Kardashians to sell more albums to you. It's like you're always crying. And it really never really makes sense. Why would you be going back and forth with Latto? Who is Latto compared to you? That's like Rihanna or Beyonce being shook and nervous and arguing with Normani. Why would Rihanna be ever worried about Normani? Why? That looks crazy. You look crazy, allegedly. So, I do not think that Super Freaky Girl is a rap song. I feel like it is a pop song. I feel like it's deserving. And I think it's actually fair. And I think that it's better for you to be nominated in a pop category, because I don't think when you think about rap skills and the way that the Grammys and those real rappers that are on the Grammy board look at rap, they look at it from just by the names of the winners in the past. They're not going off of what was the number one single. They're not going off of how long it was on the charts or how much it was streamed on YouTube. They're looking at cultural impact. They're looking at the rap. the rhymes, the arithmetic. They're looking at the actual flow. They're looking at the lyrics. You say that you're a writer and you write all your songs. That wasn't the song that you wrote that would win a Grammy. You arguing with Latto, it looks desperate. It looks like you're grabbing straws. I got it with Cardi. Really didn't. Really didn't. Really did not get it when you got into it with Cardi. Did not. Megan Thee Stallion, you're upset with Megan Thee Stallion allegedly because what? Because she did WAP with Cardi B, and you feel like she owes you something because yeah, you did Summer Hot Girl Summer, cool. But let's be clear, you hadn't had a hit in years. So you needed to get on that song for yourself. You didn't do it because you wanted to give Megan Thee Stallion on the game. No, because that ain't even your MO. But what you didn't have was a hit for a long time. And Queen had just flopped, basically. There was no big singles. Chung Lee was your biggest, and that was a mediocre hit. It wasn't even a hit. It was a song. So let's be clear, you needed it. You don't get onto anything just because you're feeling charitable. That's not your thing, allegedly. Okay? And then you get upset because she does a song with Cardi, which went number one for 5 weeks straight. Where Hot Girl Summer with double aluminum foil. So anyway, I'm not going to go into what all the tweets were. Basically, just as a overhead, Nicki Minaj and Latto, they both beefed over Twitter. Latto was calling her, saying that she was married to a and that her brother was a Nicki Minaj clapped back saying, well, how you going to say that about me when your dad was with your mom when he was like 40 and your mom was like 20? Let's make it make sense. Things of that nature. Nicki, you need to really get yourself together. First of all, if you're going to be beefing with a girl, any of these girls, it needs to be in a song. And I need you to start atting them. I need you to start saying their name in rap songs. We're too over this 40-year-old woman subbing people in songs. Say it. Say their name. What are you afraid of? What is it? But you want to get on Twitter and tweet your emotions. It's cool. You read it and it's like, that was funny. That was interesting. That was witty. But if you're so this, why don't y'all put y'all beefs in rap songs? We want to hear the song. Where is the song? Like you told Lil' Kim back in the day, where's your music? Where's your music? Where is this album at? Your album came out in 2018. It's 2022. Super Freaky Girl has come to number one and gone. And there's still no album. There's still no music. Where's your diss songs? You got so many issues. If you want to eat it up and chew it up on their time, Nicki, stop, sit down. If you got a problem with Cardi, you got a problem with Megan, Doja, Latto, allegedly, all those names, and whoever else, the Grammys, sit down and write a whole song about all of them. And say their names. And say, call Megan Bigfoot, if that's what you want to call her. And you say she a horseback, you tell her giddy up. Horseback riding, I tell her giddy up. Say that, but say her name. Until you start saying people's name and adding them and coming out with some music to express yourself, shut up. Just shut up. It's just becoming too much. At this point, you just need to rap, do your last little album, and go ahead and retire and be a wife. Because everybody's sick of you. The music industry, the Grammys, other female rappers. You're going to go down in history as a sore loser. You're not going to be revered as a queen if you keep doing this. The Wendy Williams, the Mariah Carey, the industry does not respect you anymore. It seems. But how do you respect a 40-year-old woman that is just acting out all the time? All the time. Every year. All year. All last year. You was arguing with the CDC last year. Who argues with the CDC? Because you was talking about Barb's, you was telling the Barb's not to get vaccinations for COVID. And you was trying to explain it as if you was some kind of doctor playing with people's lives. You really are losing it. I'm getting off of here. I'm sick of talking about her. Nikki, you're dismissed. You could go. I don't care. You're gone. You're dismissed because you are disrespectful. And you're not going to say that to me. No, you're not. Bye.